Wow, this has got to be like the most unflattering lighting ever. Hi. Um, this video is going to be uncut. I'm just filming it on my phone and I don't feel like editing it, so I'm just gonna try to talk and not pause and be weird. I'm at work right now. Clearly no one's here. It's just me. I just kind of wanted to do a mental health update. Not that I've even really talked about mental health in general on this channel that I abandon every 6 months. um, but I've just been thinking that I want to sit down and kind of like talk and put my feelings out there. um, I just have like a couple things like jotted down that I want to talk about. I kept saying that I was going to do a video about my weight loss journey once I lost 50 pounds. I've lost 65 pounds now, and I still haven't made a video. I really want to, but I really want to be good and helpful, and I've thought a lot about what I want to say, so I'll probably have that up soon, hopefully, but yeah. So right now, I am working kind of full-time. Well, not really, I'm only working like 30-ish hours a week, and I now go to St. Cloud State University. I don't even know if I have uploaded on my channel since I started online school, but I was taking online classes at Rasmussen, which is just like, I was just online, and I was taking like 1 or 2 classes here and there. And school's always been kind of hard for me. Not really like the work. I'm just not very good at doing it. I'm a procrastinator. I don't like to do things on time. It's just, that was always my problem. And showing up to class for a number of reasons was always difficult for me. So doing online school is actually really ideal for my situation. But right now is the first time that I have been a full-time online student, or a full-time student in a while. So yeah, I'm excited. I never thought I would go to like a university again, so that's cool. I look like shit right now. Like, I can't even, like, what the fuck is wrong with my face? Anyways, so I do have a new job now. I work at a salon, just as a receptionist. It's kind of boring compared to my old job, but it's pretty ideal, I guess, for my situation. I mean, I am trying to make it to the gym every single day and making healthy choices and getting my homework done and shit. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to throw that out there, what I'm doing with my life right now. I swear I'm busy, but yeah. So lately, I've noticed that I do want to throw it out there that I've been seeing a therapist for about probably almost 3 years now. I've been seeing a therapist for 3 years, I think. And I recently switched therapists a couple months ago because my old one, although she's great and I miss her and I feel bad for like ghosting her, I just don't think she was really helping me with what I wanted to work on. And there were a couple things that I am kind of realizing about myself. You know how I don't know, I'm just learning a lot about myself, and I don't know, that's pretty much it. But I do struggle with PTSD from an abusive relationship I was in, and so I'm trying to deal with that. And because of that, I have an issue with like men in general, and being around them and being alone with them, and it just makes me really uncomfortable. And I wish it didn't. I don't know how to fix that or what to do, but that's just how it is, and it sucks, but it's whatever. I also have, I don't know what my therapist calls it, but I do have this like hyper awareness, almost like a paranoia all the time, which is why I'm literally looking around all the time. That's pretty much what that is. And I essentially, for lack of a better phrase, I live my life in fear. It's shitty. I'm okay. Like, I think that in terms of dealing with my like mental health issues and mental illness stuff like that, I think I'm pretty good at functioning most of the time. And there's kind of a horrible part of that is that people who are really close to me, who I'm really comfortable around, don't really realize how difficult things can be for me. And oh my god, it literally makes me want to cry. Um, oh, I didn't expect this to get like emotional at all. What the fuck? Um, it just sucks to be invalidated. Like, you know, I'll say, I don't want to like throw names out there, but just someone who's really close to me, I'll say how I'm feeling, or, you know, if I'm around a lot of people and I have to make small talk with people, you know, that's hard for me and it's uncomfortable and I don't like being in crowds. I very much thrive on being alone. I always considered myself an extrovert. I always thought I was an extrovert, but now even looking at, you know, even like high school and stuff like that, just how I felt being around people, it wasn't always the case. I am really open around my friends, obviously. I mean, who isn't? But there's even some friends who I feel like I can't really talk about things a whole lot. I don't like people to feel bad for me, but I think, especially since there's some people who are super close to me who don't realize how tough things are for me, I think it's important to, you know, make sure my friends are aware of how I'm feeling a lot of the time. You know, it sucks when I wish that going in public wasn't so difficult for me. I mean, I've never really not, it's never really held me back in, well, that's a lie. Let me go back to when I used to go to Eau Claire. Right out of high school, I graduated high school in 2015. I enrolled at University of Wisconsin, Eau Claire. And for a number of reasons, this isn't the only reason, but my anxiety is pretty bad. Like, my depression, like, that's a thing, right? But my anxiety is kind of what like controls my everyday life and my decisions, and you know, that's it. It's constant. I do want to throw out, I'm not on any medications at all. It's just all me. I only see a therapist. I don't see a psychiatrist. So I'm not on anything to help with that. Mainly because I want to kind of figure it out on my own, but there are certain things, like, you know, with my paranoia, like, I mean, walking to my car at night after work, just being in my house, I'm always on edge all the time. I'm always under the impression, or I'm pretty much going about my daily life as if someone's like out to get me. I don't know. It's not like schizophrenic behavior. It's just a hyper awareness and a paranoia problem. I never, like, I don't have an issue with like personality or bipolar or anything like that. I'm me all the time, and sometimes that just fucking sucks. But when I went to Eau Claire, I had a problem going to class, and it wasn't, you know, sometimes it was like, oh, I didn't do my homework, I feel uncomfortable, I don't want to go to class, but a lot of it was just like anxiety. I know a lot of people can relate to this. I've talked to a lot of people about this. I would walk to class, and the thing is, my parents are under the impression all the time that I just like didn't show up because I didn't want to, and I didn't care. But a lot of times I would walk to class, and a lot of times I would get there and I would sit there in class, and like 10, 15, even 20 minutes in, I couldn't do it anymore. I had to just leave. It used to be like a problem with being in like a room with the door closed and being around strangers. I don't even know what it is exactly. I freak out. A lot of times too, I would get there. I wouldn't even go in the classroom. I'd get there, everyone would walk in, and I'd be standing there, and I'd be like, nope. Or I would drive there and change my mind. I'm like, nope, I can't do it today. I tried, I tried to do it. I made an effort, and it just didn't happen. Don't really know what else I want to say, but I don't know. Lately, it's just, I'm very aware of how I feel all the time. I like to be, I don't know, this is going to sound weird, but I like to be like in tune with my emotions and how I'm feeling. And I don't know. I don't really want to be on any medications because I want to feel like myself. But sometimes, there are a lot of times where, when I'm with certain people, I feel safer. Even when I'm with someone I'm safe with, though, sometimes we'll be walking down like a sidewalk or something, or in the mall or somewhere, and if someone's like walking close behind us for a long period of time, I'll kind of like freak out. But they don't know that. Usually my friends aren't aware of how I'm, feeling in the moment. I joke around a lot about just certain things. I think the other day my friend was like, oh, a good drinking game would be take a shot every time Nicole says she wants to fucking kill herself. I say that all day, every day, and I don't mean it, but it's just, I don't know, it's not hard for me to say. I don't know. I always thought that I was, really social, and my parents think I'm social. That's what sucks, is that they don't really get. Ooh, I don't know why I get so emotional about, like, how my parents, I don't know, that's tough. I have an interesting relationship with my parents, and that's something that I didn't really realize until I was like an adult. Okay, I'm 21, I'm not that old at all. But, I never talked to my friends growing up about, their relationship with their parents at all. I didn't really go over to my friends' houses a lot. But being around people now and around my friends, and just like, I'll be around my friends and their family, and the way they interact with their family and their parents is completely different than my experience. There's some people who talk about, everything. Like, some people are like, oh, my mom's my best friend, or I'm really close with my dad, or, I always thought I was really close with my parents, but not so much anymore. I don't think I am. Most of my conversations with my dad are like, did you get your homework done? Are you working today? How is your car running? Which is fine. I mean, I don't really care to have an extremely close relationship with my parents. I mean, obviously I love my parents, and if they were like to die, I'd be distraught, It's not that I don't love and care for them. It's just that I didn't really grow up with someone to talk to about really, really personal problems. And, now that I'm an adult and I have older friends, I mean, most of my friends, probably my best friend, who I see every single day and go to the gym with, I mean, she's 28, she's going to her 10-year high school reunion soon, and I've only been out of high school for like 3 years. I don't know. I have to count. And there's just, I don't know. I'm just babbling. I'm just talking about random shit. Why am I even uploading this? This is so stupid. I've just been wanting to kind of like talk about this for a while. And I went to the library with my friend the other day, and we were in a conference room doing homework, and there were people walking by, and I noticed them in the window, and they said to me, my friend said, you don't have to look so disgusted when you see other people. And I've never felt so like called out in my life, because that's so true. People talk about that like bitchy resting face, and honestly for me it's probably accurate. I just don't like being around people. I don't like when strangers talk to me. They're like little victories I have every single day when someone will talk to me. And it catches me off guard. I don't know why. When like strangers say things to me, it's not when I'm at work though. When I'm at work, it's a completely different story, and I'll touch on that in a second if I remember. But when I'm like going to my friend's apartment and she buzzes me up to go up to her apartment, and I'm walking through the lobby and someone like talks to me, I like freeze. I don't even know what to say. Little things like that just like catch me off guard, and it makes me uncomfortable, and I don't know why. But when people do talk to me, like when I go to the gym every single day pretty much, at least 4 days a week. More often than not, I'm there with my gym buddy, though. I don't go alone. And it's not that I wouldn't go alone. It's just when my gym buddy doesn't want to go to the gym or can't go or something. Like, I have a crap ton of homework all the time, so I'm not, like, dying to go. But having a gym buddy really helps me go and keeps me accountable and stuff like that. But when I'm like checking in at the gym and like the person at the desk talks to me or someone else talks to me, it's just like I freeze. And I feel bad because I feel like when I was especially when I was in high school, or like when I went to school, people thought I like didn't like them, and maybe I didn't. I guess it depends on who it is, but more often than not I think it's because I just don't like people. It sucks. I wish I'm not a people person. There's people I'm close with. It doesn't take, that's the weird thing, is like if I see someone enough, it doesn't take me a very long time to get close to them, which I feel like sounds kind of opposite. But I have a guard that's up. It's not very hard to get it down, but I don't know. I talk to different people about different things. I don't know. This doesn't make any fucking sense. But anyways, yeah, when I'm at work, it's different because I'm playing the role of receptionist, front desk person. I'm not being myself. The person isn't judging me on my personality as Nicole. They're judging me on, like, is this person a good receptionist? So, when people are talking to me at my job, it's not that hard. My relationship with my coworkers is kind of interesting. I kind of miss my old job just because I felt like I fit in there better. Here, everyone's really nice and positive and like wants to be here, and it's not that I don't want to be here, it's just I don't like being anywhere. What? I don't like leaving my house. It sucks. I don't spend all day in my house. I usually go places. I have to get gas for my car, I have to get groceries, have to buy clothes and stuff. Like, I leave my house. I probably wouldn't have yesterday had my mom not like dragged me to go to get ice cream, but I don't know. This video is already like 20 minutes long. That's shitty. I don't know. I feel like I've always kind of felt this way. I'm just more aware of how I'm feeling. And it sucks. Usually it sucks. But I'm really excited to make videos about my fitness journey, my wellness journey. You can follow it on Instagram. It's at I Hate Working Out. That's my fitness account. But I'll have all my social media linked below. Not really, but if you want to follow me. I'm very active on Twitter, but I don't really like, I don't know, you don't have to follow me. I don't know, when too many people follow me who I know in person, I'll like block them or make it private for a little bit, just because like, that's where I'm like really talking about my feelings and shit, and no one needs to know that. I don't know. That's pretty much it. Nothing exciting. I'm okay though. I just wanted to put that out there. But I'm okay. I just struggle. Everyone struggles. But I'm happy to be back in school. I'm really proud of myself for losing weight. I'm doing well in school. And I'm working full time and it's okay. But yeah. Comment, like, subscribe. I don't know what the fuck. I don't ever post on this channel, but if you want to subscribe, that'd be cool, right? I'm just shocked that I talked this entire time without being like weird. I'm always weird. What am I talking about? Okay. Okay, bye.